What's up, everyone? This is Giorgio, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and I am pleased to share with you all my AEW Fight Forever gameplay preview. In this code for this game to review it, or to show you the gameplay that you see today, was provided to me by Evolve PR and THQ Nordic. And as you can see, the action in this game is beyond wild and insane, and there's so many unique things that you can do with the weapons in the game, especially in the ladder match right here. And as you can see right here, like if you're climbing up the ladder, if your opponent comes near you, you're gonna see a really cool cutscene right here. And as you guys can see, if you take some really bad damage in a match, you'll have like a caution sign next to your health bar. So that's really interesting. So here's the game modes right here. They got a lot of variety of game modes in this game. And of course, I'm showing you some of my very first matches that I had with this game. And I had a few days to play around with it. Now, I didn't include the create modes or the elite road to elite mode because I'm kind of on an embargo right now, so I didn't want to get in trouble with that. But I did show you a lot of in-depth stuff about all the other cool game modes and the unique gameplay that you can see. But I also wanted you guys, I want to leave a little something for you all to explore when you play the game, because you don't want to show everything and then it takes away some of the excitement for some people. And I didn't want to post any spoilers. So as you can see, when you first start the game up, you'll get a cool little tutorial showing you how to play it. It's very easy to learn, but it can definitely be difficult to master, because especially when you're trying to block certain grapples or attacks, because I think you use L1 to block like to reverse or block a grapple or something. Then you press R1 to reverse like a striking attack or whatever. And then of course they show you what happens as you build up damage over time. You will get your signature, which you activate with your taunt. That's one of the ways you can get a signature. Now you have to use your taunt to activate your special attack after you hit your signature. That's the only way you can get it. And so boom, I had to play as my favorite female wrestler in the game, Jade Cargill, of course, just to make sure, because I had to keep the title on her in my particular game. She never lost. But anyways, but yeah, I really like the feel of the gameplay. Every attack has like this heavy weighted feel to it, and as you can see, as you complete matches, you get AEW money and you get like challenge points, which goes towards getting more money in the game where you can unlock stuff. And right here is the false count anywhere, or the lights out match, should I say. And so there's some of the entrances where you can customize, like during the entrance of your wrestler, you press square or X to do like different pyro and things like that. And so as the lights out match starts, weapons come from the sky, and the top of the arena, and you can use those weapons to destroy your opponent. And as you can see, like if you hit your opponent on the weapon, they will bounce off of the weapon no matter what kind of weapon that is. So that's really unique. I would say the movesets are pretty good. I think they're not going like super in depth with the moves and with some characters, but I think they want this to be a game where anyone can pick up and play. And I know people are gonna say, oh, the graphics aren't the best. It's not even about the graphics. This game is meant to be an arcade feely type of game. And of course, you can do all kinds of attacks. Like if you knock somebody into a guardrail, like you can do a guardrail attack and break it. And you can even ride on a skateboard, as you can see right here, and use that to destroy your opponents. And of course, there's the Falls Count Anywhere match right here, where I show off Wardlow and Luchasaurus. Wardlow, and that's another thing I wanted to point out, like the bigger characters in this game, they hit like they look. Like they hit like trucks, man. So like if a character like Wardlow, Luchasaurus hits you, you know, your character's gonna feel it. The health is gonna go down really quickly in this particular, you know, with those characters. And of course you can do different attacks like power bombs on the steps, and so that's really cool. And as you can see how Wardlow just runs in and knocks down his opponent, so that's really interesting. And then boom. And another thing, when you're doing moves in this game, like you feel them, they hit the ground, the mat hard. And of course there's some more unique weapons in here as well, like this barbed wire broomstick which you can use on your opponents, and you can sweep on them. It just makes for really fun moments. And then of course Wardlow showing off his aerialistic abilities right here. And then there's some more weapons like this barbed wire baseball bat, which that is just insane in itself. Every weapon makes your opponent or you bleed in this game. So I know AEW Fight Forever is a game that even John Moxley will approve, because he bleeds very easily. But then as you can see right here, watch this. Bam! You know, Luchasaurus gets his signature, and so I think his move is like a choke slam or something. And you can even do moves on the easily, like on the apron of the ring, and boom, yeah, there's the choke slam. And then there's this unique pinning thing where you have to mash the buttons to kick out. So if your health goes down really bad, it's going to be harder to mash those buttons to get to kick out of a pin. And so you can fight all over the arena. You can smash the LED boards and stuff. And then there's you. I just spin Luchasaurus around. And even the characters have their own unique taunts where they'll chant things. And then Wardlow with his signature special power bomb right there. So he gets the win here. And then there's the danger. So if your character gets in the danger, it's gonna be really hard to win the match. And a lot of this gameplay is on hard difficulty, just because, you know, you want to ease into the modes. But there's the elite modes, which is just super difficult. And of course my favorite match is the exploding barbed wire match, death match should I say. And this thing is very unique. You have 120 seconds to do some damage, and your goal is to keep your opponent near the barbed wire area. Because what you do that is, as soon as the second go down, and your whoever's near the barbed wire, they will get the brunt of the explosion. And then there's some very unique ways in which you can throw your opponent into the barbed wire, which I'm showing you right here. And so the creativity that you can do in this particular match is great. Like I just did a suplex where CM Punk's head went in the back of the barbed wire, and then I threw him into it. So you can throw him into it, and then you can also set up like some really cool combos with your special attacks and stuff too. And then of course, as you can see, the seconds are going down. CM Punk moved himself close to the barbed wire, which allowed me to get the advantage in the explosion. Even though I did take some damage, CM Punk took a lot more though. Because as you can see, I got up first. So that's the key to winning in this particular match. And you can knock them. It's like you can barely hit the person, they'll go into the barbed wire or into a weapon or something. And then of course, you can do really unique moves like I just showed you there, where I did this sliding basement strike, which took Punk into the doggone thing. And of course, Kenny Omega, his signature bang taunt. And then you go for your finisher, and boom, just like that. As you can see, because I won that exploding part, I had the advantage there. And of course, there's challenges in this game, like I told you. where you can use that to unlock AEW money to buy and purchase different things in the game. Now, I will say that, you know, the create modes could use some more, you know, things for your created wrestler. It seems like, you know, I think the focus was mainly put on the other modes in the gameplay, but this game will be updated over time. This is not a yearly release, so we will get really cool updates where you can buy stuff and update your characters. And as you can see, you can unlock different attires in the shop as well with your AEW points and money. And then there's a multitude of options as well, where you can, if you beat a character in exhibition mode, you'll get their autograph and stuff like that, and you can see their achievements, their milestones, their move sets and skills. So there's a lot of variety in this game, and you can even change your champion to whoever you want it to be. And there's the tutorial where you definitely gonna want to read that in depth to learn more about how this game works. I'm just showing you some of the cool things you can do, you know. But and also there's mini games. You can even customize your badge and stuff like that, your profile. And so I'm gonna show you guys, you know, some of the cool like customization there. And now we're gonna go into the mini games, and there's like 3. I know there's the baseball one, but I didn't see it at the time when I was selecting the different mini games. So I imagine it's probably in like the elite mode, or I guess you unlock it or something. But there's the chip gather, which I really like this one probably the most. It's the most fun for me. And then you see my created wrestler right there. So you got to get these chips or whatever, but you got to avoid the bombs, because those bombs are going to come in. And you got to get those golden ones, because that will instantly increase your score. But you definitely got to, again, you know, you can even stop your opponents. You can kick them and stuff, so you can stop them from getting the chips and stuff. And then as you can see, a bunch of bombs fell down, just like the exploding barbed wire match in a way. But yeah, you want to get as many of these chips as possible. Look for the gold ones, because if you get those, you will definitely increase your chances of winning. But all in all, I would say All Elite Wrestling Fight Forever is a very fun game. I hope that they'll fix the transparent weapons and stuff in the game, because that can take away from some of the realism and stuff. But other than that, I think it's a great start, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, and let me know what you think. And I'll have more gameplay on my social media as well as on this channel, so let me know what you want to see next, okay? Peace out.